Race number 8 is the last of the turf action on Sunday. Final 2 races are on the all-weather. This is a Class 3 contest over the 1,400 metres, headed by Namjong Plus, who's first up since April. Mi Choi Neil Callan from Barrier 1. Wind and Grass makes his Hong Kong debut. He won 4 of his 6 starts in Ireland. Mr Wealth was an all-weather winner 2 starts back. Sea Right Dragon gets the wide gate here, Barrier 14. Super Bullet makes his Hong Kong debut as well. He was a maiden winner out of New Zealand. Salto Olympico, fresh up since October. His wins have been 1,800 plus. Falcon Turbo is third last about course and distance behind Follow Me, and Such a Happiness up in class for a last start win here at Sha Tin. That was over the 1,600 metres. Mongolian King, Earth Trilogy and Hang's Decision are the horses that have been at Chung Fa. They all returned on Boxing Day.
I thought this was quite a tricky speed map here because it's a race where there's no obvious leader and maybe a little bit speculative around Earth Trilogy up on the pace. Here he's failed in his last 3 runs, but he has been up at Chung Fa and he has led in the past, and that was when he did win Earth Trilogy. On the second line, you've got Mr Wealth, Falcon Turbo, Sea Right Dragon, Such a Happiness. I think those back horses will spread out more than illustrated there, but tricky speed map.
Namjong Plus, the one we're looking at, he's the one on the inside there. He was lame at his last start, blood in the trachea, but he's come back and he's trialled well since, just working with Fantastic Show. He should win earlier on. Everyone's Joy goes nicely here this morning. No pressure on him. He has been declared a roarer, this horse, though. But look, his work's been pretty good leading into it, and he is under a decent hold. Cheek pieces go on him for the first time. And Defining Moment, nice, quiet piece of work for him, I thought. He comes here to back to Sha Tin after a run at Happy Valley, and has run well in his last 2 Sha Tin runs.
All right, OK, that's the track work for race number 8. Everyone's Joy. We'll come back to him in actual fact and start there. This is him finishing 4th over the 1,400 metres, so course and distance back at the start of November.
Cheek pieces on first time. Look, this run last time out, not this one here where he ran 4th, but the last run when he was down the track, he just wasn't at all travelling down the side. He battled. His prior run was good. I thought he might have been a little bit unlucky here over the final stages. Got a little bit tight for him over sort of the last 100 metres. Joe Moreira, Frankie Law. You said he's a roarer, Paul. I'd give him the benefit of the doubt of the last start because he is better than that. Yeah,
look, I've got him in the numbers as well, but I wouldn't want to take a short price of it.
OK, well, this is Falcon Turbo and Everyone's Joy, so this is this last start effort when he ran 10th.
Yeah, he sort of dropped out here, didn't he? But look, Falcon Turbo was a good run from him. He's been quite a consistent horse this season. He's just dropping down the ratings a little bit as Falcon Turbo. He's he's come up from Class 4 into Class 3 at the bottom of the weights. And but he did show he was up to Class 3 with this run here. So it was a nice run, I thought.
Yeah, he's paid the price of being consistent, a winner without penalty when he went up into Class 3. And he's been there or thereabouts. He's had 14 goes in Class 3. He has won before, but he's a hard horse to catch. OK, Namjong Plus, we haven't seen him at the races since the start of April last season on the all-weather. But he's back, and his fresh-up record's not too bad.
It's really good, I thought. And I thought this trial was really good from him. He's had, he's won fresh-up before. He's a 2-time winner here at Sha Tin, and one of them has been over this 1,400 metres where he has won fresh before. Sometimes with these horses that sort of have blood in the trachea, lameness issues, the time is to get them is when they run fresh, and he's a proven fresh horse. So at 19 or 20 to 1, I'm happy to take him each way.
5 wins from his 16 starts as well, so he is more than capable. Yeah, he's off a big break.
OK, Such a Happiness, a last start winner. Super Bullet on debut, and Salto Olympico here at the trials.
Wasn't really sure where Such a Happiness ended up on the map here. He was rather wide, and gate 13 isn't ideal for him, but he did win this trial nicely, put in over the final stages. Super Bullet's interesting. He was trained by Alex Oliveira in New Zealand. He won a trial at Te Rapa, won a race, I should say, at Te Rapa. And that race that he did win, he missed the start by about 4 lengths and then charged home down the outside to win.
He's had 5 trials here, £1,095. Salto Olympico, something else for him. 1,400, I think, is far too short.
All right, the market reflects that a moment as well. But each way, Namjong Plus for you, Paul?
Yeah, I've got him on top. I think he's make him the each way player of the day here. If he starts around 20s, he's 20 and 5.2 currently. Everyone's Joy. He's got the little asterisk next to his name being the roarer, but he's a horse with plenty of ability. I'm going to throw the first starter in, Wind and Grass, called Basic Law when he raced over in Ireland. He's £1,087. He's had 2 trials. He's got a good draw, and I think his work's been good leading into this. And he did have a good win rate before he got here. And Falcon Turbo, I know he's up in grade without winning, but he gets a lightweight and he is up to this grade, I've got no doubt. 1, 11, 2 and 13, but happy to go 1 each way.
I'm actually going to take a chance with the first starter here, Wind and Grass. John Size trained Sylvester de Souza. He's had 2 trials here. I thought the first one was the best of them. Recent trial was quiet down the track, 1400 and 1600 metre wins. And when he did win over in Ireland with Colin Keane on board, they were real tough, gritty performances. He had to really fight hard for them. So 2 to beat 11, Everyone's Joy, Falcon Turbo and Nam Jong Plus. So 2, 11, 13 and 1.
All right, and with you on this one, Paul, Nam Jong Plus. It is a plus price 20 there. 1 and 13. My Q Falcon Turbo for second. That's race number 8.